Hello, animal adventurers. Are you ready for an exciting journey? Today we are going to explore the amazing world of animals. This world is full of incredible creatures, big and small. They live all around us, in our homes, on farms, and in the wild. Learning about them is one of the greatest adventures you can have. We will discover what they look like, where they live, and the funny, strange, and loud noises they make. Every animal has its own special sound, and that's how they talk to each other. So put on your explorer hats and get your listening ears ready for a wild ride. This adventure is all about having fun while we learn. Imagine you are a detective, and your mission is to find out all about these animals. We will meet 50 different friends today, from the fluffy sheep on a green farm to the mighty lion in the far-off grasslands. Each one has a story to tell. You will learn their names and hear their voices. Some will roar, some will chirp, and some will oink. It's like learning a brand new secret language, the language of the animal kingdom. Are you excited to start our big animal safari? Let's go. Learning about animals helps us understand the beautiful planet we all share. These creatures are our neighbors, and it's important to know who they are. When you can name an animal and know its sound, you feel a little closer to it. It's like making a new friend. You can impress your family and friends with all your new knowledge. You can point out a squirrel in the park and say, "I know what that is." This journey will open your eyes to the wonders of nature that are waiting just outside your door, and in books and videos. So, let's get this incredible expedition started. We will travel from the cozy barnyard to the deep blue ocean, and then trek through the dense green jungle. Each new place will introduce us to new and fascinating animals. Pay close attention to each one. Look at their fur, their feathers, or their scales. Listen carefully to the sounds they make. This is your very own animal encyclopedia, brought to life. Get ready to meet our first group of animal friends. Our first stop is a very busy and noisy place, the farm. Our first stop is the farm. The farm is a busy place, full of wonderful animals that help people. Let's meet our first friend, the cow. A cow is a big animal with spots, usually black and white or brown. She loves to eat grass all day long in the big green fields. The cow gives us yummy milk to drink. When a cow talks, she says, "Moo, moo." Can you moo like a cow? It's a low and long sound that travels across the farm. They are very gentle and calm animals, enjoying the sunshine. Next up we find a very energetic friend, the hen. A hen is a female chicken. She has feathers and a red comb on her head. Hens are very important because they lay the eggs we eat for breakfast. They love to scratch in the dirt with their feet, looking for seeds and bugs to eat. A hen makes a clucking sound as she walks around the barnyard. She says, "Cluck, cluck, cluck." When she lays an egg, she might make an even louder sound to tell everyone the good news. Look who is rolling in the mud. It's the pig. A pig is a pink animal with a funny curly tail and a flat nose called a snout. Pigs are very smart, and they love to play. They roll in the mud not because they are messy but to keep their skin cool and safe from the sun. A pig makes a very special sound with its snout. The pig says, "Oink, oink, oink." It's a fun, snorty sound that you can hear all over the farm, especially when it's time to eat. Now, let's meet a very strong and noble animal, the horse. A horse is a large animal with a long face and a beautiful mane of hair. Horses can run very fast on their strong legs. People have been friends with horses for a very long time, riding them for travel and for fun. A horse communicates with a loud sound called a neigh. The horse says, "Neigh, neigh." It sounds a bit like a loud whinny. They also make soft snorting sounds to say hello to their friends. Now, let's go back home and meet the animals that live with us. These are our pets. First is man's best friend, the dog. Dogs come in all shapes and sizes, from tiny chihuahuas to giant Great Danes. They have fur, floppy or pointy ears, and tails that wag when they are happy. Dogs are loyal and love to play games like fetch. A dog makes a sound called a bark. A dog says woof, woof, or arf, arf. They bark when they are excited or want to protect their family. Our next pet is a quiet and graceful friend, the cat. A cat is a small, furry animal that is very independent. Cats have long whiskers that help them feel their way around, and they are excellent jumpers. They love to take long naps in sunny spots and keep themselves very clean by licking their fur. A cat makes a soft sound called a meow. The cat says, "Meow, meow." When a cat is very happy and relaxed, it also makes a rumbling sound called a purr. Hopping into our list is the adorable rabbit. A rabbit is a small animal with very long ears, a twitchy little nose, and a fluffy, round tail. Rabbits have powerful back legs that help them hop and jump very quickly. They love to eat crunchy vegetables like carrots and leafy greens. Rabbits are usually very quiet animals, but they can make soft squeaking sounds or thump their back legs on the ground to warn other rabbits of danger. They might make a quiet squeak, squeak sound. Let's look in a small cage to find our next pet, the hamster. A hamster is a tiny round rodent with big cheeks. These cheeks are actually pouches that hamsters use to store and carry food, which is a very clever trick. They are nocturnal, which means they love to be awake at night, running on their wheel and exploring their home. Hamsters are mostly quiet, but they can make little squeaking noises when they are happy or talking to other hamsters. The hamster says, "Squeak! Squeak! Squeak!" They are very cute and fun to watch as they go about their busy lives. Get ready for an adventure deep in the jungle. The jungle is a warm, rainy place with very tall trees and lots of amazing animals. Swinging from the branches is the playful monkey. A monkey is a clever animal with a long tail that helps it balance as it climbs and swings through the trees. Monkeys live in groups called troops and love to eat fruit, leaves, and insects. They are very social and noisy animals. A monkey makes a chattering sound. The monkey says, "Ooh, ooh, ah, ah." They chatter to each other all day long. Hiding among the leaves, we might see a very colorful bird, the parrot. A parrot is a beautiful bird with brightly colored feathers, like green, blue, and red. They have a strong, curved beak that is perfect for cracking open nuts and seeds. What's amazing about parrots is that some of them can learn to copy sounds they hear, including human words. In the wild, a parrot makes a loud squawking sound. The parrot says, "Squawk, squawk." They call out to find their friends in the thick jungle. Now let's be very quiet. A powerful hunter is nearby. It's the tiger. A tiger is a very large cat with beautiful orange fur and black stripes. These stripes help the tiger hide in the tall grass so it can sneak up on its prey. Tigers are strong swimmers and are one of the biggest cats in the world. They are usually quiet, but when a tiger wants to make its presence known, it lets out a huge roar. The tiger says, "Roar." This powerful sound can be heard from far away. Slithering on the jungle floor is the long snake. A snake is a reptile with a long, thin body and no legs. It moves by wiggling its body from side to side. Snakes can be many different colors and patterns, which helps them blend in with their surroundings. Some snakes are harmless, while others are venomous. A snake makes a hissing sound by forcing air out of its mouth. The snake says, "Hiss, hiss." This sound is a warning to other animals to stay away and leave it alone. Now our safari truck takes us to the wide-open grasslands of Africa, the savanna. The first animal we see is the king of the savanna, the lion. A lion is a big, powerful cat. The male lion is famous for his big bushy hair around his head, which is called a mane. Lions live together in groups called prides. They are excellent hunters and often work together to find food. A lion is famous for its mighty roar. The lion says, "Roar." His roar is so loud, it can be heard for miles around. Stretching its long neck up to the treetops is the giraffe. The giraffe is the tallest animal in the world. It has a very, very long neck and long legs, with a beautiful coat of brown patches. This long neck helps the giraffe reach the tasty leaves on the tops of tall trees that other animals can't get to. Giraffes are very gentle and quiet animals. They don't make much noise, but they can grunt or snort to each other. We can say a giraffe makes a soft hum or grunt sound. Look at that funny-looking black and white animal. It's the zebra. A zebra looks like a horse but is covered in bold black and white stripes. Every zebra has its own unique pattern of stripes, just like how every person has a unique fingerprint. Zebras live together in large herds to stay safe from predators. They love to eat grass all day long. A zebra makes a sound that is like a mix between a bark and a bray. The zebra says, "Yip, yip, bray." Splashing in the waterhole is the huge hippopotamus, or hippo for short. A hippo is a very large round animal with a giant mouth and short stubby legs. Hippos spend most of their day in the water to keep their skin cool and moist. Even though they look slow, they can run very fast on land. Hippos are known for making loud grunting and honking noises. The hippopotamus says, "Grunt, honk, grunt." They open their mouths very wide when they make these loud sounds. Let's dive into the cool blue water to meet some amazing aquatic animals. Leaping through the waves is the intelligent dolphin. A dolphin is a sleek gray mammal that lives in the ocean. They are known for being very smart and playful, often jumping out of the water. Dolphins use a special skill called echolocation to find food and navigate underwater. They communicate with each other using a series of high-pitched sounds. A dolphin says, "Click, click, whistle." It's like they are talking in their own secret language. Waddling on the ice is the charming penguin. A penguin is a bird that cannot fly, but it is an expert swimmer. It has black and white feathers that make it look like it's wearing a tuxedo. Penguins live in very cold places, like Antarctica, and they huddle together in big groups to stay warm. They slide on their bellies across the ice, which looks like a lot of fun. A penguin makes a honking or squawking sound to call to its family. The penguin says, "Honk, honk, squawk." Swimming slowly and gracefully is the ancient sea turtle. A sea turtle is a large reptile that lives its whole life in the ocean. It has a hard shell on its back for protection and flippers, instead of legs to help it swim. Female sea turtles come ashore only to lay their eggs in the sand. Sea turtles are very quiet animals, and spend most of their time underwater. They don't make vocal sounds like other animals, but they make hissing or grunting noises, especially when they are on land. Watch out for the powerful jaws of the crocodile. A crocodile is a large reptile with a long snout, sharp teeth, and tough, scaly skin. It is a fearsome predator that lives in rivers and lakes in warm parts of the world. Crocodiles are excellent swimmers and can hold their breath for a long time underwater as they wait for their prey. A crocodile can make a deep, rumbling growl or a loud hissing sound, especially when it feels threatened. The crocodile says, "Growl, hiss." Let's take a quiet walk through the woods and fields to see who we can find. Scurrying up a tree is the busy squirrel. A squirrel is a small rodent with a long, bushy tail. This tail helps the squirrel balance as it leaps from branch to branch. Squirrels are famous for gathering nuts and acorns and burying them to eat later during the winter. They are very energetic and can be seen chasing each other up and down trees. A squirrel makes a chattering or chirping sound. The squirrel says, "Chit, chit, chatter." Hiding in the tall grass is the gentle deer. A deer is a graceful animal with long, slender legs and a brown coat. Male deer, called bucks, grow large antlers on their heads every year. Deer are herbivores, which means they only eat plants, leaves, and twigs. They are very shy and have excellent hearing and sense of smell to detect danger. A deer makes a soft bleating or grunting sound to communicate with others in its herd. The deer says, "Baa," or grunt. Look, over by the river, it's a big, furry bear. A bear is a large, powerful mammal with thick fur, a short tail, and a great sense of smell. Bears can be brown, black, or even white. Like the polar bear, they eat a variety of foods, including fish, berries, and plants. In the winter, many bears find a cozy den to take a long sleep called hibernation. A bear makes a deep rumbling sound called a growl. The bear says, "Grrr, growl." Jumping near the pond is the green frog. A frog is an amphibian, which means it can live both in water and on land. It has smooth, moist skin, big, bulging eyes, and powerful back legs for jumping. Frogs start their lives as tadpoles, swimming in the water. They are famous for their long, sticky tongues, which they use to catch insects to eat. A frog makes a croaking sound, especially at night. The frog says, "Ribbit, ribbit." Their croaking chorus fills the night air. Our final journey takes us all around the globe to meet some truly unique animals. First, we travel to Australia to see the kangaroo. A kangaroo is a marsupial, which means the mother carries her baby, called a joey, in a special pouch on her belly. Kangaroos have huge, powerful back legs for hopping and a long, thick tail for balance. They can jump very far and very fast across the Australian outback. Kangaroos make a variety of sounds, including soft clicks and grunts. The kangaroo says, "Shh," grunt. Next, we visit the bamboo forests of China to find the adorable panda. A panda is a type of bear with distinctive black and white fur. It has black patches around its eyes and on its ears and legs. Pandas spend almost their entire day eating their favorite food, bamboo. They are excellent climbers and can be very playful. Pandas are generally quiet animals. but they can make a bleating sound, almost like a lamb. The panda says, "Bleat, bleat!" Let's go back to Australia and climb a eucalyptus tree to meet the sleepy koala. A koala is another marsupial that looks like a small cuddly bear, but it is not a bear at all. Koalas have fluffy gray fur, a big black nose, and sharp claws for climbing. They spend most of their lives high up in eucalyptus trees, sleeping for up to 20 hours a day and eating eucalyptus leaves. Male koalas make a very loud, deep grunting sound, or bellow to communicate. The koala says, "Bellow, grunt." Finally, we travel to the hot, dry desert to meet the camel. A camel is a large animal famous for the 1 or 2 humps on its back. These humps store fat, which the camel can use for energy when food and water are hard to find. Camels have long eyelashes and can close their nostrils to keep sand out. They are called ships of the desert because people have used them for travel for thousands of years. A camel makes a low groaning or moaning sound. The camel says, "Groan, mmm." Wow, what an incredible adventure we have had today. We traveled all over the world, from the farm to the jungle and deep into the ocean, meeting 50 amazing animal friends. You learned their names, what they look like, and the special sounds they make. From the loud roar of the lion to the quiet squeak of the hamster, every animal has its own voice. You are now a junior animal expert, and you should be very proud of all the new things you have discovered on our journey together. This is just the beginning of your exploration. The world is still full of so many more animals to learn about. There are sloths that move very slowly, foxes that are very cunning, and rhinos with big horns on their noses. Every time you read a book, watch a show, or visit a zoo, you have a chance to meet a new creature. Keep your eyes and ears open. The adventure doesn't have to stop. You can draw pictures of your favorite animals, try to make their sounds, and tell your friends and family all about them. Learning is a journey that never, ever ends. Now, I have a special mission for you. The next time you are outside, in a park, in your backyard, or even just walking down the street, listen carefully. What do you hear? You might hear a dog barking in the distance, a bird chirping in a tree, or a cat meowing for its dinner. These are the sounds of the animal kingdom all around you. Try to identify them. You'll be surprised at how much wildlife is living right in your own neighborhood. Every sound tells a story, and you are now a detective who can understand it. Thank you for joining me on this amazing animal safari. Remember to always be kind to animals and to respect their homes. They make our planet a more wonderful and exciting place to live. Keep exploring, keep listening, and keep your love for the wild world alive. You are the next generation of explorers and protectors of our planet's incredible creatures. Never stop being curious, and never stop learning about the amazing animals we share our world with. Until our next adventure, goodbye, Junior Explorers.